that's not good. That's the road to elephant territory, the only way I know to get there, which apparently washed away. I have no idea where that goes, that's not on our route. I could jump it. I could. Not. No copy to the right. Striped legs may make you think they're part of the zebra family. They're not. Only known relative of the giraffe. Very reclusive, only discovered by the Western world in 1901. Greater kudu on the hill. Female kudu, no horns on the head, only males have horns on the kudu. Black rhino across the watering hole. Animal hit hard by poaching. Hundreds of thousands killed. Their horns, only 5,000 left on the road. Despite their massive size of 3,000 pounds, they can still reach top charge of 35 miles per hour. Bongo. Ghosts of the forest, known for the very rare sightings. Horns lean toward the back of the head, make it easy for them to move through the brush. Gonna leave the interior forest, head off to the Safari River. Quite a distance from here, so I'd say sit back, relax, and comfortable. Take a nap. And I'll let you know when we reach the river. We're there. Time and space cube me here in Africa. Sometimes 2 weeks fly by like 20 minutes. Strange to know how it works. At birth, they weigh 85 pounds. Full-grown adults will reach 5,500 pounds. Excellent swimmers, but prefer to walk along the bottom of the river, holding their breath up to 8 minutes as they do so. More to the left. At night, they come out of the river and graze in 150 pounds of grass. On the island are pink-backed pelican. Get the name from the pink colorization their backs receive during mating season. As we round the bend, we're going to be approaching the Siricali Bridge, a very old rickety bridge that has seen better days. As we cross, you'll see why no one stands during safari. 9 times out of 10, we see Nile crocodile. Maybe 20 feet long, at speeds of 10 miles per hour. With their jaws open, they regulate their body temperature, but they can snap shut with bone-crushing forces of 2,000 pounds per square inch. We can out of here as long as the bridge holds together. Hear me, bridge. Hold together. As we crest the end of G Hill, we'll be entering an entirely different ecosystem. Hopefully, see an entirely different set of animals as well. Also known as an upside-down tree, it'll grow leafless 9 months out of the year. Massive trunk holds a great deal of water. Elephants poke out with their tusks during drought season for a drink. Now, here is my favorite view in the entire reserve. Part of the wild Africa we're trying so hard to protect. Springbok. Little guys are able to repeatedly jump 10 feet in the air. Also known as the painted dog because of their unique markings. Most successful hunters in the savannah, even greater than the hyena, and not related to hyena in any way, run their prey to exhaustion before making the kill. Sable antelope. Official mascot of the Romney Wildlife Reserve. Horns are used mainly for protection against predators, also used in displays of dominance. Giraffe. Spot pattern, very leaf-like and edged, unlike that of the reticulated giraffe, getting its name from the Latin word reticulata, meaning net, describing its net-like pattern of spots. Tallest animals in the world, reaching heights of 20 feet. The landscape you see around you is entirely maintained by the animals that live out here in the savannah. Elephants knock down trees like bulldozers, eating the top leaves, letting new grass spread. Giraffe come in like printing chairs, eating the underside of the tree, letting light shine in the savannah. Antelope and zebra mow down taller grasses, letting new sprouts shoot out. Warthog and gazelle trim up the edges. In a balanced ecosystem, there's enough food for everyone.
That's my food.
Cooling cattle, also known as the Watusi cattle, named after the Watusi tribe that domesticated them. Massive horns may look incredibly heavy, but are mainly hollow with blood vessels running through them, regulating their body temperature and cooling them down. White bearded wildebeest. Get the name from the Afrikaans word meaning wild beast, describing their menacing look and shaggy features. They have the largest migration in Africa, also known as the gnu, getting the name from the noise it's been known to make, which sounds like gnu. Still not coming up with that, but somebody had to. Around this upcoming rock formation is Monkey Point. Typically spot mandrill activity here. Also the last landmark on our way to elephant territory. Bull elephant. Until he's a male because he's on his own. Females and calves stick together in herds, but males will just wander around. Search for males wander around in search of typically food. Mandrill, largest monkey in Africa. You can tell the dominant male by the red and blue markings on the face and posterior. We're going to continue on to elephant territory. Unfortunately, the greatest threat to elephants are humans. Illegal hunting and poaching target them for their ivory tusks. Human population growth began to force elephants out of their homes. Does not end well for a species with what? Oh, that's not good. That's the road to elephant territory. The only way I know to get there, which apparently washed away. I have no idea where that goes. That's not on our route. I could jump it. I could. Not going to. I just won this trick in a game of Sabak against Horde Matua last night. I'm gonna go left, find out where this does lead. Wrong turn will come back, try and jump again later. We have 2 weeks after all, plenty of time for rash decisions. If we get too lost, we can always get the map out of the glove compartment. I'm a man. I'll need a map. Great. Another old bridge. Well, Hakuna Matata, folks, no worries. Take it bully very slowly over the best. Keep those fingers crossed. Looks maintained, just a little rusty. It's still good, still good. I'm sure that's just the sound of the bridge. Settling. Still good. Still good. There's no tilting! Wasn't so bad. Was it? Alright. Who didn't cross their fingers? One job, just one. I always wondered where this road came from. Now I know. Knowing is half the battle. Where the red clay bits. Tusk marks, footprints show that elephants have been here. They'll eat that red clay, give them nutrients, they don't find the normal diets. There they are. Have the second longest childhood in the animal kingdom. Calves stick with their mothers 13, 15 years. Longest childhood does still belong to humans, lasting anywhere from 18 to 36 plus years. Sometimes completely against the child's consent. Move to Africa and she still follows you. Go figure that one.
Probably the first one.
On the island are greater flamingo. When born, they are gray in color. After a year of eating brine, shrimp, and other crustaceans full of beta-carotene, they turn pink, proving that you are what you eat. White rhino in the Gafaro Plain. Another animal hit hard by poaching, horns highly valued on the black market. Despite the best effort to protect them, poachers get better and better funding, stopping at nothing to acquire their targets, including hunting them on reserves like ours. Get the name from the mispronunciation of the Afrikaans word fight, meaning wide, describing their wide mouths. cheetah on the hill. Fastest land animal clocking speeds of 60 miles per hour. Do their hunting by day, for they trust their sight over their smell. Largest cat that has the ability to purr. Glowing guppies. Large rock island in the savannah with lion on it. Largest cat in Africa. Largest cat that'll do its hunting in packs called prides. Despite popular belief, the lioness will do most of the hunting. They remain inactive 18 to 20 hours a day. It's good to be the king.
There he goes. Yeah. Where's Pumbaa?
Zebra. To answer the age-old question, they are black with white stripes. You can tell by the noses. Hind legs powerful enough to break the jaw of a lion if provoked. Ostrich. Largest bird in the world. The winged. Completely flightless. Go way over to Magadi Glen, one of the newest areas of the reserve. A few years back we had problems with poachers camping in our land, hunting our animals. We took care of them. Took over their campsite, turned it into a habitat for one of the rarest species in the reserve. Scimitar horned oryx, in the name of the distinctive horns, shaped like the Arabian sword. Yellow-billed stork, carnivorous bird that will eat anything. And they can fit into their bills. Well, these geese are at the edge of the reserve, so our 2-week safari is just about over. I'll leave the Attiri Forest and I'll take it back to the Warden Post where it's a few feet away from the entrance of Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. They get closer views of hippo, meerkat, gorilla, one of my favorites, the naked mole.